In this presentation, I'll be exploring the jump from my life as a school pupil to a college student and the power and values that come with this. I will refer to key cultural concepts such as cultural conventions, codes, non-verbal communication, amongst other things. I have been at college now for 6 months, and the jump from school to college is significantly different. I have independence and am allowed to express my individuality, something which I was unable to do in high school. This gives me a sense of power because my place in society is valued more than a school pupil. This is because being a student is an achievement. By attending college, I now have the achieved role of an A-level student, which has a higher social status in the wider world than my ascribed roles of a daughter or a sister. This achievement involves the acquisition of new skills and knowledge and increases my cultural capital, which in turn will one day help me find employment and build a career. Goffman says personal style is the unique individual aspects of yourself you bring to teams and roles. This is what makes you different from others. In this case, I wasn't allowed to express my personal style in school because of the rules, whereas college allows me to express my individuality because I can dress how I want and wear my hair how I like it. This is important to me because it makes me feel comfortable and more powerful. In school there was a dress code. A uniform had to be worn. At my school they were very strict. The uniform was black and we had to wear a net scarf. If not, or we made any customisations to the way we dressed, for example the colour of our socks, we were punished. This made me feel powerless because I had no choice in the matter. This is what I look like in school. For school I had to wear my hair up because we weren't allowed to wear it down. Before this rule was reinforced, not even my mum had seen my hair up since I was a little girl. I hated it and it made me feel self-conscious and powerless every single day. This is what I look like out of school, where I feel free and can express myself. This leaves me feeling much more powerful. College is very different. There are no restrictions to what we wear, allowing room for individuality. However, this can be a bad thing because it also allows room for people to be judged. Sometimes I feel like people are judging me on the clothes I wear, and it can make me feel self-conscious. And also that I need to spend more time on my image and self-presentation, unlike school, where I wore the same thing every day and we all looked the same. The South Traffic badge represents many things in which the college value. The signified is the logo and the signifier is what the college represents and connotes. The multicolours to represent multiculturalism, the star to represent achievement, and the arrows which represent togetherness. These are things in which the college reinforce. They allow for different ages, class, ethnicity, gender and sexuality. This makes me feel like I am accepted and welcomed because there is such a wide range of people that go here. A big difference from school to college is that there are boys in college, whereas my school was an all-girls school. This makes me feel self-conscious because of the pressure of wearing makeup, which is a convention that I follow. This may be the fear of being judged by males or being ignored by them. This shows self-consciousness and insecurity, but also reinforces patriarchy. This then continues throughout life, for example going to uni and getting a job. This keeps the tradition of women wearing makeup. This makes me feel like I wouldn't be valued if my makeup was taken away, and also that I am controlled by the opposite sex rather than being my own person, and therefore not powerful. The codes of conduct are more relaxed when going into college, for example putting your hand up when in need of help. This kinetic emblem is a way of saying you need attention. However, in college most people will ask for help verbally. Because it's more relaxed and not so strict, I feel more valued in college because I am given the choice, which gives me a sense of power, unlike school where I had no power. School is compulsory, it is the law, whereas college is the choice. Going to college means you want to better yourself and get good qualifications which lead to a good job. This is what I want to do because earning money and being higher up in society gives power and status. College allows people to gain cultural capital because it is a place of further education. It also gives advantages to a person by gaining skills and knowledge which then gives them higher status in society. Most parents have an effect on a person's cultural capital by transmitting the attitudes and knowledge needed to succeed in the current educational system. In my case, my parents did have an effect on my cultural capital because they persuaded me that I should go to college. Socialisation is about learning the rules of society. One of the rules we have in this country is respecting authority, in this case teachers and head teachers, which then teaches us to respect people above us when going on to getting a job. Another rule we learn is conformity, fitting in with others within my age group, for example what I wear and what I watch.
It is a pressure to fit in. For example, if I miss something popular on TV, or I'm behind in certain popular culture, for example music, I may be left out of conversations on that topic and feel excluded.
In school there are certain subjects we must take, for example maths, English, science and religious education. Unlike college where we choose, I like this because I could choose things that I was interested in, which meant I would want to learn. Because I had the choice, I felt like I had more power and meant I could pick subjects that I valued.
High school is where we start to be exposed to high culture such as Shakespeare. This widens our range of knowledge. Matthew Arnold would say high culture is the best of the best and it is thought to make us better people. High culture has an advantage to people in long term and when going on to further education, whereas popular culture is short term. Pop culture can be very destructive and distract people from the important things.
I knew you were trouble when you walked in, so shame on me now, blew me to places I've never been. Now I'm lying on the cold hard ground. Trouble, trouble, trouble. Trouble, trouble, trouble.
Go video was very popular within college for about a week, and then it was forgotten about. This is how popular culture works. 1 minute it's popular, and the next it's not.
Unlike school, college widens my range of intertextual influences. I will see things on TV and understand the meaning of things I would usually ignore, and learn more of the things that have gone on in the world, for example, the Tiananmen Square protest. Before college, I would have never understood the story behind this and would have simply brushed it off and thought nothing of it. But now I know not to take things literally, because a lot of things have subtextual meanings. I enjoy watching things more now because I can really understand and value what is going on. Although being a student is a big part of my life, it isn't a full representation of everything I am about. Being a student does empower me because I know I am bettering myself. However, it also keeps me stuck in the stereotype that all students are lazy, and therefore I am misrepresented. This leaves me feeling I have very little power, and people don't respect my life choice as a student. College has helped me value things I wouldn't usually value, such as high culture, and has given me an understanding on things that I wouldn't usually take notice of. It has made me realise that there is more to life than just valuing what is right there in front of me.